Hello and welcome back to my second video. Today I'm going to be making a really easy recipe of blackberry jam. And when I say really easy, I'm not very good at this kind of stuff and I can do it. So there we go. I'm using a BBC Good Food recipe. So I did this recipe last year. It turned out well and I have given it a test this year and it turned out really well. So hopefully it'll turn out really well today. Now I'm actually filming it as well. Now it says on the website to use a preserving pan. Well, I'm not messing around with that. I'm just going to use a wok. It's worked the other two times, so let's give that a shot today. On the BBC Good Food website, it does give you these measurements that will make 2.2 litres of blackberry jam. We're never going to eat 2.2 litres of blackberry jam, and it cooks much better if you've got in the wok, if you are cooking a much smaller amount. So I divided all of the amounts on the website by 3. So let's get into it. I do a little lick of the bowl. Sugar. So obviously the other day I went out and I spent some time picking. I had my husband with me to hold the bowl, so that was handy. Once that's been done, you then basically just need to come back, leave it overnight in the sugar. There we go. That's a lot of sugar. Then in the morning, give it another little stir, then wait a few hours, give it another stir, and then we're kind of at this point now. I'm currently sterilising the jars in the oven. I've put a little saucer in the freezer so that we can check it once it's done and hope that it's actually setting properly. And I've just got the ingredients ready, so it actually doesn't take very much really. Blackberries obviously in the jam sugar. Other than that, I've got a lemon, and this is optional, just putting a little bit of butter in there. So I've got one of these little sachets. Whether it's supposed to be salted, I've got absolutely no idea, but I did it in the last lot and it turned out fine. So we're going with that because that's what we've got.
Yeah. And we only pick blackberries from waist height and up.
Yes, waist height and up. We don't take any chances with that. Now it does say in the recipe that you need a tea strainer or a piece of muslin cloth or whatever to put the pips in from the lemon because it helps it to actually set. I don't mess around with anything like that. I haven't got that stuff in the house, so we're not going with it. I literally last time just put the pips in there and then just use a spoon to get them out. So if you haven't got that, if you've got one, great, go for it, but you can get by without one fine.
Cool.
So let's get started. So I need to. So as well, while it did say, while I said that I divided everything by 5, I did actually just use a full lemon. Again, it turns out alright, so obviously doing something fine. Look, there's the pip, so are we getting that out in a little while? So I know that there's 2 pips in there, so it's 2 pips that I need to get out. So what I did end up doing last time was using a potato masher to squeeze the blackberries down. I don't know whether that's what other people do, but it worked for me. So yeah, just do what you need to do. I'll try and use this wooden spoon a little bit to squeeze them down, but I actually just found that the potato masher did work a little bit better. Whether that should be done before you put it all in the pan, I've got absolutely no idea, but like I say, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just having a bit of fun, and it turns out alright in the end. There you go, you can see the 2 pips going around in there.
Oh, lovely.
So, the potato masher's coming out because it's not going down, so let's give it a go. I hope you weren't expecting any kind of professional way of doing this, but it works, so.
I'm sure Delia would approve.
Pip number 1. Pick number 2.
Oh, it's like a fun little treasure hunt.
Done. Right, so now I'm going to turn this off for a minute. And then I'm going to get our little saucer out of the freezer. Pop a little bit just on there for a minute. And basically we're just waiting, giving that a second to see whether it solidifies.
Oh, okay.
Because if it doesn't, then we need to put it on for a few minutes longer. But I'm just going to stir in this while we're waiting. So it does splatter a lot, so don't wear anything that you kind of are worried about being ruined. Like I'm just wearing an old top and some joggers, so like it's fine for me. But let's just assess, see whether this... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to eat that. Perfect. So we leave it in here for 15 minutes because if you put it in the jars, the fruit may just sink straight to the bottom. So this is just a way to kind of like get it done in there. It will make washing up the wok a bit more difficult, but there we go. I'm sure we'll be okay. Yeah, I'm sure if I've done anything catastrophic, someone will let me know in the comments, but it works for me. Surely the important thing is that at the end you get the jam, so yeah. Jars all sterilised on a pizza thing, because then you want to be putting them in while it's still warm as well. So Blackberry season in the UK is from August to October. So it's a great time to be making these to have a giveaway as Christmas gifts. Obviously you can buy Blackberries from the shop all year round, but it just feels a bit nicer, doesn't it, to have picked them. If you like this kind of stuff, then it's become a bit of a Christmas tradition of mine to actually do Blackberry infused vodka and gin, which you have to start doing kind of like August, September time, ready for the Christmas period. If you want to see that, press subscribe because I will do a video about that at some point. So again, you don't need anything fancy. It might say you need to use a ladle. I'm using a spoon. Presentation is not my strong point, but who cares? As long as it tastes all right, it's jam, it's going to go on something. Like, obviously if you are doing it as a Christmas present, you'll probably spend a bit more time making sure that it looks nice, but these aren't. Although one of the jars is for a friend, but he won't care. So you can see how wonderfully I've put it in there. And these actually last for quite a while as well. I'm just having a little look on the website. So if you keep it in a cool, dry place, it stays good for 6 months. But then just once you've opened it, refrigerate it. I mean, I'll probably just put them straight in the fridge anyway. But so if you've liked this video, give it a like, give me a bit of a help. It's a new channel, so any likes and stuff really help me out. Yeah, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.